So you guys know I don't really like caramel. Well, lately I've been trying it on ice cream, and I gotta say it's been a game changer. My boyfriend bought some caramel sauce, which I have never tried before, have never considered before, and he said that he had a great experience with it, given how liquidy and runny it is, hence the name sauce. And I thought, well, if it's there, if it's accessible, I might as well see what I can do with it. So I took some of that chocolate drizzle that is still roaming around here. I drizzled some of that into the glass. I drizzled some of the caramel onto the glass. And I'm using a generic chocolate ice cream. Just plain chocolate. It doesn't have any truffles. It doesn't have any fudge. It has nothing. It's just milk chocolate ice cream. It's not even dark chocolate. It's just regular, basic, weak ice cream that somehow I enjoyed a lot as a kid. I'm guessing now I have saturated my taste buds so much that if I don't make this a little more complicated, then I don't seem to enjoy it as much. I know that's something psychological. But anyway, I want for the supporting protagonist to be the caramel sauce. So what I'm doing is, like I said, I drizzled some onto the glass, and now I am scooping some of the ice cream, and I'm getting ready to dress some of it since I'm like halfway there. Another little caramel dressing right there. And then after that, I'm gonna add some almond milk, and I am going to hand spin my spoon into turning this into a milkshake. That's usually my technique when I don't feel like using the blender, because I'm not making this a protein drink. I get a feeling I'm gonna like this a lot because I've been really enjoying caramel lately. I never thought I would say that. This was not in my plans at all for the summer, or let alone anytime. I know someone who loves caramel. He'll buy the caramel sauce for caramel apples, caramel chocolate candies, all that, and I'm like, whoa, I don't like it because it's sticky. But now that I observe this sauce, the flavor of caramel has never really bothered me. The only time I found it nasty is when it had peanuts, like a Snickers bar. Forget that. But if it's something like caramel and chocolate and sea salt, I like that. I should add salt to ice cream. I've never tried that before. I drizzled some more of that caramel, just a tad bit. I'm gonna do one more scoop of ice cream, and after that, I'm done. We also have the fudge to, of course, nuke, and you drizzle that in here, but obviously that may be a little too much for what I'm trying to do here. And I also don't want it to risk overpowering the caramel. Okay. Here we go. I love this chocolate sauce. My boyfriend didn't really love it. It's good, but he, for some reason, didn't love it. So I have been using it here and there, and I think I figured out the best way to have it. So I'm doing about this much milk, and this looks like one of them crazy coffees on Starbucks and McDonald's ads. The only thing I wish I had was whipped cream, but maybe I can get that another time, or maybe next season. Yeah, the bottom is looking pretty clear already. Yeah, I can tell regular chocolate ice cream is really weak because of the color. It looks like chocolate milk from when you're a kid. It doesn't have a dark color. It's not bold, nothing like that. So I get the feeling that I'm gonna get spoiled by these sauces now. You know what? Since I'm swirling this the way I am, I'm gonna add just a tad bit more of that caramel and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit. See what it does. It disorients me a bit because it resembles honey so much. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. That's pretty good. The caramel is definitely present. I can taste it more than the chocolate drizzle, and definitely helped this boring ice cream. It's not sticky, nothing weird. I think this is coming from the chocolate drizzle, but it has a little bit of a liquor taste in the background. But of course, it's not alcoholic. I gotta say, caramel sauce is giving me good memories and making me have a good time with my ice cream lately. I'm glad I opened my mind up to it a little bit. I'm guessing I was having it in the wrong form. And I always said what I hated about caramel was it was sticky. I was never really bothered by its taste. Well, there you guys have it. That's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to share something more homemade-ish as opposed to going out and just ordering something and settling for that. And this was a nice experience. I'm glad I tried it. Okay. Let me know how you like to modify your ice cream. Bye.